Oh, hi. What am I reading? Yeah, right. I'm reading an astrophysics book. It's one of my favorite subjects. I'm kind of a nerd about it, I guess. Yeah, yeah. Just learning new things in general is pretty neat. I guess I just really like learning about how the universe works, Like how everything is connected and how we're all just made of stardust. It's fascinating to think about how vast the universe is and there's just still so much we don't know. My other interests? Yeah. Um, Another thing I really love is comic books. Do you read any comic books? You've read a few, but aren't a huge fan. Okay. Oh, my favorite series, right? Okay. I know I sound super basic for this, but definitely Spider-Man. I love how he's just just an ordinary guy who becomes a hero. It's really inspiring in a way, I've been collecting the comics for years too. I just can't get enough of them. I also really like the classics like the Batman and definitely all the X-Men series there are. There's something about the superhero genre in general that makes it really appealing to me. Yeah. So you into any video games? Okay. Yeah, I also love video games. There's this one game, don't know if you've heard of it, called The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. And it's just amazing. The world is so vast and beautiful. The story is really engaging. I've played it through multiple times and I still return to it every so often and still find new things to explore and discover. And it's not just that game, though. There's so many other games. I enjoy playing all kinds of video games from role playing to, first person shooters too. I think my favorite part about Legend of Zelda, though, is just exploring the world and discovering new things. It's like being an adventurer in a magical land, and the sense of wonder and excitement that it never really goes away. But it's something I love about gaming in general, and the game is so deep, and there's always more to do. Sometimes I'll do the whole multitasking thing where I watch TV while kind of absent-mindedly playing the game in a way, I'm sure you know what I mean. Yeah, yeah. Oh, another thing I'm really into, talking about TVs and, is a bunch of sci-fi movie and TV shows. I love the way they transport you to another world and make you think about the possibilities of the future. Some of my favorites are Star Trek and Star Wars and Doctor Who, and I enjoy the mix of just action, adventure, and like the science-y themes that these shows and movies like give. And I've even attended a few conventions where I got the chance to meet some of the actors for Star Wars, and just it's amazing. Really? You're a fan too? That's awesome. It's always great to meet another fan. So, have you seen all the movies and shows, or your favorite era, or okay, you've seen the movies but haven't had a chance to watch all the shows yet? Okay, well, can't go wrong there. Okay, so the whole sci-fi genre in general, I think, sort of sparked my interest for another thing. Star Wars specifically did, I think, which is robotics. I'm really into robotics these days, and I just love learning about how machines work and how we can use them to make our lives better. It's really, really just amazing how far technology has come, and I'm super excited to see where it goes in the future. Also, I've been teaching myself how to program and build simple robots, starting with small projects like little automated toys and drones. And my ultimate goal is to create something that can have a positive impact on the world. Well, I've been trying to build my own robot a few times, but they never really work out. But I'm determined to keep trying. Okay, I will until I succeed. I think it's important to never give up on your dreams, you know? I'm sure you'll be able to I'm sure I'll be able to build an amazing robot someday. At least I hope so. Oh, um another thing I've been working on is learning Japanese. I've always been fascinated by the language, and okay, I've been watching like subbed anime a lot to help me practice and learn too, and it's combining two interests at the same time like that is always so great. You know what I mean? I've been practicing for about a year now. It's been a bit slow going, but I'm making progress. I even started writing my own short stories in Japanese as a way to practice. I also find like the history, or really just history in general, to be really interesting. So I've been reading books on Japanese history and watching documentaries to learn more about it. Yeah. Reading in general, I find really helps compound my interest in something, you know? Like math. One of my favorite books for that is Gödel, Escher, Bach. I don't really ever remember how to say Gödel or Escher. I know Bach though. By Douglas Hofstadter, and it's a fascinating just exploration of the connection between math and art and music. Yeah. Oh, another favorite of mine is The Man Who Knew Infinity. It's a really great story about this mathematician, and his life and his work are just inspiring. Yeah, I've just, in general been into math since I was young, really into it. I find it incredibly satisfying to solve a difficult problem or puzzle. Plus, it's applicable in so many fields like physics and engineering or whatever it is. I've been, part of my school's math club, and we regularly participate in competitions, and I find it really exciting and challenging. I think you'd really enjoy them. So, I think my ultimate dream is to become an astrophysicist and make some big discovery that changes the way we see the universe. I know it's kind of a long shot, but I really believe in following your passions, you know? You believe I can do it? Thank you. It means a lot to hear. I just I wanted to say thank you for listening to me talk about all my nerdy interests. It's not often that I get to have a conversation like this with someone who's genuinely interested, and I feel like I've learned so much just by talking to you. I hope we can continue to talk and, yeah. Thank you. Maybe we should hang out again sometime. I'd really like that. Yeah, let's definitely hang out soon. See you though. I gotta go now.